So when I was growing up, one of the cool movies, one of the best movies of my youth was Back to the Future. And one of the things that makes that movie such a good movie is it's like, man, if I could go back in time, what would I have done differently? And if I had done something differently, how would it have affected my future? And sometimes I think all of us look back and go, man, if I had just done this differently or that differently with our card collection, if I had just bought this instead of that, oh man, it would have changed so much. So I thought we'd try something fun today. And I got out an old Beckett magazine. This Beckett is from August of 1986. So the summer of 1986. I was 7 years old. I didn't even have any gray hair yet. And you look on the cover, and it was Roger Clemens. Look at the back. Now, anyone under 35 probably doesn't even know who that is with Jose Canseco. They may not even know Jose Canseco. It's Pete Incaviglia, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to look back at that time capsule of August 1986 and see what cards were worth then. And oh my goodness, if we had $100, how could we have spent that? Let's look at what the prices were. Some of these, when looking through it, just blew my mind. So we're going to play a game, and I'm going to give you two cards. Let's see if you can figure out which one was worth more in August of 1986. See how you do. Let me know how you do in the comments below.
All right, boy, oh boy, if we could go back in time 35 years, it would be pretty interesting how we would have spent some money. So here we go. We've got two cards that we're going to look at, and we're going to have 10 of these. You got to keep track and tell me how many you get right. In 1986, August, what was worth more? A 1971 Steve Garvey rookie or a 1957 Frank Robinson rookie? Now, Frank Robinson, I believe, is severely underrated and undervalued. Steve Garvey was worth $36. And that Frank Robinson, how much was that worth? $40. Even has an up arrow. Remember those up arrows back in those old Beckett's? $40 for the Frank Robinson. So Frank Robinson was just a little bit ahead, but boy, oh boy, I wish I could have bought a few of those for $40 a piece. All right, next one up, we're going to try it a little bit, do something a little bit, keeping ourselves on our toes here. We've got the 1951 Bowman set, the complete set, you know, the one that's got Mantle's rookie and Mays' rookie, among others, or a 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. That 51 Bowman set, the whole set was going for $2,300. So what about that 52 Mantle? I think it's worth more than that. Well, a 52 Mantle in 1986 was $2,800. So even back then, the 52 Mantle was severely more popular than the 51 Mickey Mantle. But again, pretty interesting, the values there, as obviously we know the amount that they're going for now is unbelievable. All right, next one up that we are going to take a look at is the 1959 Topps Bob Gibson rookie card up against, and again, trying to keep things light here, a 1977 Dale Murphy rookie card. Now remember, Dale Murphy won, didn't he win back-to-back MVP awards? So that Bob Gibson, $37 is what his rookie card was going for in the summer of 1986. So do we think a Dale Murphy rookie card was more than that or less than that? Well, a Dale Murphy rookie card was going for $40 in 1986. So in 1986, if you had $40 and you could have bought A Bob Gibson or a Dale Murphy? The Dale Murphy was more expensive. That seems crazy. I mean, is a Dale Murphy worth $40 even now? I think, depending on the condition, you know, if you're getting a raw one, probably not. All right. The 1950 Jackie Robinson, an iconic card from the 1950 Bowman set. Now, Jackie Robinson cards have gone up a lot over the last couple of years. Or, in 1984 Fleer update, Dwight Gooden. No, 1986 was a big year for Dwight Gooden. So what was worth more? Well, the Jackie Robinson has an up arrow there. Look, that 50 set was going way up. 80 bucks. It was $80 in 1986. How about the Dwight Gooden? $75 with an up arrow as well. So the Jackie Robinson was more, but not by much. Did you get that one right? Did you think that the Dwight Gooden would be more than a 1950 Bowman Jackie Robinson? Now, what is a 84 Dwight Gooden Fleer update going for nowadays? I bet it's not $75. Maybe a 10 probably would be, but all right, next up we have Pete Rose's rookie card, the floating head. Pete Rose rookie card from that brutal 63 set. Or the Nolan Ryan rookie card. Both are multiplayer rookie cards. What do you got? Well, the Pete Rose was going for $500. $500. How about Nolan Ryan? You think that was more than $500? Well, actually, the Nolan Ryan was going for $50. Why was Pete Rose $500 and Nolan Ryan was just $50? Well, I don't know. Did we think Pete Rose still had a chance at the Hall of Fame there? I don't know. That card has always had so much notoriety. But Nolan Ryan's card was 10% the value of the Pete Rose. Now, both of them are still very valuable, very expensive cards, but 10 times? All right, the 54 Ernie Banks, my favorite card. I'll continue to say that even after I get it. And it's going to be up against a 1980 Ricky Henderson Topps rookie. So which of those two was worth more in 1986? Well, let's look at the Ernie Banks first. $70 with an up arrow. $70 for that card. Man, it's like $1,000 now. All right, a Ricky Henderson was $13.50. So not even close. The Ernie Banks was way more than the Ricky Henderson in the summer of '86. $70 against $13.50. Again, I'm looking at the top column, the near mint to mint column. All right, next up, another iconic card, one of my favorite cards, the Sandy Koufax 1955 Topps rookie card. I mean, it's such a cool card. Look how young he looks there. And on the other side up against will be the 1960 Carl Yastrzemski rookie card. So where do we think the values are here? Well, that Sandy Koufax was going for $80. Look at the Harmon Killebrews listed there too, was $40. $80 for a Sandy Koufax rookie card then. But the Yastrzemski was $100. Kind of interesting. I mean, the Yastrzemski's obviously gone up since then, but nothing like the Koufax. Why was Yastrzemski so much higher? I mean, it was just at the end of his career, so maybe he was still getting some accolades. I'm not sure, but it was more expensive for the Yastrzemski then. That's certainly not the case now. All right, next up, Ozzie Smith's Topps rookie card, 1979, or up against Ozzie Smith, getting a little fun this time, a $10 bill. I even went with the old school $10 bill, the 1986 style $10 bill. What was worth more in 1986? Well, Ozzie Smith's rookie card was $2.50. $2.50 in 1986. The $10 bill was worth, well, $10. So the $10 bill wins. That $10 bill could have bought you 4. Now, I wish I had bought 4 of those. All right, next we got a 49 Bowman Roy Campanella rookie card up against the 1968 Johnny Bench rookie card. One's a multiplayer card, the other's not. Don't really love how there's no logo or anything on that Campanella, but it is what it is, and it was going for $65. $65 for a Campanella rookie card. So how about Bench? Well, that Johnny Bench rookie card was going for $50. $50. So the winner here would be the Roy Campanella was worth more in 1986. Now, I would think it's safe to assume it's still a lot more than the Bench, but interesting that it was close then. Wouldn't be quite that close now. So we have catcher against catcher, and so I'm going to continue on with the catcher theme here on the 10th and final. So how are you doing? How many have you gotten right, and how many have you gotten wrong? So our last one is one more catcher. We got Yogi Berra, the 48 Bowman Yogi Berra rookie card. And that one's up against a Rod Carew rookie card, 1967 Topps. Which one do we think was worth more in 1986? This is our last chance at redemption. Well, the 48 Berra was going for $60. $60 in 1986. So how about that Carew rookie? Carew card's gotten pretty expensive, but in 1986, it was $95. $95 in 1986, so quite a bit more than the Yogi Berra rookie card back then. Now, nowadays, I think it's fairly close, but it's interesting. A lot of the players that were legendary players wrapping up the ends of their career, the Yastrzemskis and the Carews, they were pretty expensive back then. So if you could go back to the past, if you could go to that summer of 1986, what do you think you would have bought? Not necessarily a card listed here, but what would you have put money into? What would you have done differently? I was 7, so I have an excuse. 7-year-olds, they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. Leave a comment and tell me what you think about this. Tell me how you did, too.